Hi, I'm Doug, and on behalf of everyone at Brainworx, we are super excited to announce the brand new BX Rock Rack version 3 player. This free plugin features 26 presets utilizing all 8 amp models found in the brand new BX Rock Rack version 3 plugin, but without the ability to edit the parameters with the exception of the master out control. This plugin also features a killer collection of signal chains recorded at the Brainworx studio using a Neve VXS72 console and a beautiful collection of mics and outboard gear. This plugin also incorporates the pedalboard Haven preset, which features a pristine model of the clean channel of a JCM 800, which, as you'll hear in the demos, is perfect for building a virtual pedalboard platform. And speaking of the demos, let's get to it. For this first BX Black Disc 2 demo, running the plugin at fairly low gain out into the pedalboard Haven preset on the free BX Rock Rack version 3 player. What's amazing is I'm running 4 instances of both plugins at 32 samples in Pro Tools. To run this number of instances with basically no latency and this kind of fidelity is how all native plugins should function. At higher gain settings, it's pretty easy to see why so many players have made the Rat2 their go-to distortion pedal. For soaring melodies and leads, this plugin really delivers the goods. The BX Metal 2 really shines through the Pedal Haven preset. I'm hard panning 2 instances of both plugins and fine-tuning the EQ in the BX Metal 2 to create single pass, double tracking. Together these plugins deliver plenty of bone-crunching metal, all at 32 samples in Pro Tools for really satisfying play with basically zero latency. The BX Metal 2 has got a ton of gain on tap, which is perfect for toggling between lead and rhythm tones, and it can even conjure up a hint of Eddie's classic brown sound. The Clean Angle 530 is great for guitar, as well as transforming raw DI bass tracks into harmonically rich bass tones. I'm going to start off with the raw DI bass track, and then we're going to engage the plugin. As I mentioned at the top of the video, the free BX Rock Rack version 3 player features the same 8 amp models used in the full BX Rock Rack version 3. While you won't be able to edit the parameters like I'm doing in the following demos, the sounds and parameters driving both plugins are the same. For this first demo, I'm using the lead Angle 530 model, which is officially approved by Angle. In the effects rack section, I fine-tuned the noise gate to keep the guitar silent between phrases without cutting off the attack once I start playing. I'm also using the lo-fi control on the vintage delay to keep the repeats out of the way of my pick attack. For this one, I've hard panned 2 instances of the plugin. On the left side, I've set the shred control to 0, and on the right side, I've set it to 100 to easily create some stereo separation and pull back the high end just a bit on the right channel. I'm also using 2 different delay times on the vintage delay, as well as a lo-fi control to simulate a subtle reverb. This plugin does a great job of amplifying the essence of whatever instrument I'm playing. And here I'm using the gain control to help resonate the center block on this guitar, as well as add just a little bit of hair. For this one, I've hard panned 2 instances of the plugin for 1-pass double tracking. On the left-hand side, you'll hear the lead Angle 530 model, and on the right, you can hear the modern rock model, which is based on a Mesa Boogie Rectiverb 50 watt. In the studio, to mic, EQ, and phase align 2 amps like this would take hours, but with the plugin, it's virtually instantaneous. In the process of developing the official plugins for companies like Angle and Friedman Amplification, the Brainworx team has learned an awful lot about how to make a plugin sound and feel like an actual amplifier. The metal BX666 is a Brainworx original, and at lower gain settings sounds and feels surprisingly like a Dumble steel string singer I had on loan from a friend. For this one, I'm panning the jazz clean a little bit to the left for the rhythm, and the metal BX666 to the right for the melody, which enabled me to get a little bit of separation harmonically between the two quite easily. Let's take a listen. Bumping up the gain, this plugin does a great job of making a Strat sing. And in particular, I love the way it responds to dyads when I start adding the bar. For this last demo, I'm using the Crunch 800 model to come wonderfully close to Gary Moore's classic tone on Still Got the Blues. On behalf of everyone at Brainworx, thanks so much for checking out this video. For more information and to download fully functional 14-day demos, please visit the Plugin Alliance website. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.